If you want to take home a Kangal dog from Turkey, then it'll be impossible for you to export since such a thing is illegal. This turns out to be false. Kangal isn't illegal to export. However, the pure bloodline from Turkey has such strong legal restrictions when it comes to the sale or export that people often give up after those restrictions. In Turkey, Kangals are considered a national treasure, and with this method, they're trying to further preserve the purity of this breed. Kangal is a very ancient breed and even more ancient than thought because according to some experts, the genesis of their origin dates back to the beginning of the Assyrian Empire. However, their development took off sometime around the 12th century in the Sivas region of today's Turkey, where they took their name precisely from this place. The isolation that this province had from the world, but also from other developed Turkish cities, affected that they remained unknown for a long time. However, they were somewhat safer there because the purity of their genetics was fanatically preserved. It's thought that the introduction of this breed to the U.S. was made during the 1960s when an American Marine acquired 2 Turkish Shepherds, which he brought with him to America from Turkey. The first puppy of this dog is thought to have become the basis of the Kangal breed here, although these dogs were not purebred, but a mixture of other Turkish Shepherds. However, these dogs were sold as they were purebred, and this pushed the authentic Turkish breeders to deny this strongly. And even today, it's thought that Kangals in America are not purebred, even though they're in high demand. But since the demand for them is high, especially for those of a pure line, then this pushes people to try to export them illegally, but taking into account the very strict laws, this turns out to be decreasing over time. In fact, Kangal is not the only breed that's tried to be exported illegally. According to reports from the dog control, it turned out that a large number of people try and even successfully import and export dogs illegally. Having a rare or very expensive dog is still considered to be a status symbol, but years ago, this kind of status symbol was much more emphasized. For example, somewhere in history, the ownership of the Pekingese breed was banned for citizens and was allowed only for members of the imperial family. This is because this dog was considered to be very sacred. Akita Inu has a similar story. This breed is considered a national treasure in Japan, and for a long time its ownership was only allowed for the noble and royal families. The value of this breed increased even more when the Americans took it and bred it with other breeds, thus creating the American Akita. So the original Japanese Akita with pure lines became even more in demand. Every breed has its own uniqueness. However, since there are still purebreds, then they should be preserved with all costs. May it also be by force of law. This was all. Till next time, stay pure and see ya.